Hi, I'm John Wagner from the Certified Green Dealer Program. Thanks for tuning in again today. In today's module, we're going to focus on whether building green necessarily costs more than so-called traditional or non-green building. If you look back at the trade magazines that were writing about the home building sector in the 1980s, you would soon realize that the green building movement has actually been with us for a long time. Back then, green building was called energy efficient building, but building a green structure definitely costs more than today. For instance, CFL light bulbs, which were new to the market, cost upwards of $12 a piece. Today they're 99 cents. So-called natural paints cost $50 or $60 a gallon. Today they're $15 a gallon. And cans of spray foam cost 3 times what they sell for today. Back then, green building contractors tended to focus on energy efficiency more than architectural good looks, and we got some houses that may have been very efficient, but they often looked funky and weren't necessarily ready to be built at scale or in any meaningful volume. Indeed, 20 years ago, average consumers and average homes were frozen out of green building for reasons of cost, not for reasons of desire. When you asked someone if they wanted to burn less fuel or live in a home that was free of toxins, all people would surely answer yes. But if the follow-up question was, will you pay $20,000 more for that privilege? Most people couldn't afford to answer yes, even if they wanted to. Okay, have you ever heard the phrase, design at scale is free? Essentially, it means that if you create one-offs and prototypes, you will need to charge for those products at exorbitant one-off and prototype rates. But if you design an innovation and mass produce it at scale, you can charge mass produce rates, which are, of course, far cheaper. Today, and especially over the last 5 years, we are enjoying the benefits of green product design at scale. In nearly every product area, manufacturers and dealers are no longer charging high prices for exotics or prototypes. Instead, they're charging commodity prices, or near commodity prices, for products that would have been 4 or 5 times more expensive just a few years ago, and 10 times more expensive 25 years ago. Let's look at some specific examples. Take paints, adhesives, caulks, sealants, and finishes. Driven as much by government regulation as by consumer concern for indoor air quality, dealers can now offer a wide variety of low-cost green paints, adhesives, caulks, sealants, and finishes. When we say green, we mean low-toxicity products with EPA-compliant VOC levels or no VOCs at all. Manufacturers' labels are also quick to point out that their products comply with Cal Green, NAHB, or the LEED programs, among others. The availability of these green products at these prices would have been inconceivable just 10 years ago. Take carpet as another example. What we just stated about paints and caulks could also be said about the product category of carpet. Green carpet, compliant with national and/or state indoor air quality standards, is widely available for near commodity pricing. If you want pesticide-free woven New England wool carpet, you'll have to pay a bit more, but that soon will change as well. Next, take products containing formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is a known carcinogen, and there is a concerted push to remove it from building products or to have it emit at dramatically reduced levels, far below the thresholds for most health concerns. Formaldehyde-free products used to be exotic and expensive, but now, take bat insulation for example, dealers can offer formaldehyde-free bats at commodity prices. For lumber or wood fiber, nearly all wood fiber in North America falls under some sustainable harvest third-party standard like FSC, SFI, PERC, ATF, or CSA. So you probably are already selling green lumber or wood fiber, whether you know it or not. We could easily cite building products in many other categories. Suffice it to say that there are green alternative products available in nearly every sector, and prices are clearly trending toward commodity levels. As for thermal enveloping and performance-based design, all structures should use two supercategories for determining how green they are. One, the toxicity and sustainability of their products, their components, and two, the performance outcome of the thermal envelope. Today, freely available on the web and in trade journals, anyone can obtain high-performance thermal envelope designs that can, when properly built, dramatically reduce fuel consumption for heating and cooling. These designs can be implemented at relatively small incremental costs that can easily return the investment in fuel savings in under 5 years. So, does it cost more to go green? It can, but it doesn't have to. With design at scale, green building products, and innovative thermal envelope designs, builders can build green at nearly any budget. Thanks for tuning in today to hear these practical steps and approaches to going green, and thanks for accessing the Certified Green Dealer program for your green training.